Met Spotify Premium is er altijd muziek. Luister overal, ook zonder internetverbinding. Probeer Premium gratis.
Good evening. Tonight we will continue Back to the Future, the game, followed by more Crusader Kings 2, our intrigue game with our third ruler in the meantime. But first, more Back to the Future. We started Back to the Future episode 1 yesterday. It was a relatively short stream, and today we will continue this adventure game by Telltale, which follows actually the story of the movies. So it's almost like an extra movie. So let's load up the game. Nope, not paused. Continue. And here we are, Marty McFly and young Emmett Brown. And in the background we see Kit Tannen. So we went back to 1931. I suppose most of you will be familiar with the game. And I forgot something important. I have to change my keyboard layout because the game doesn't support it. Just a moment. And there we go. My apologies for that. So, in the video game, we started by getting a message from Doc Brown, who was stuck in the past and had a failsafe mechanism built into the DeLorean so that it would go to Marty to get him to help. Marty managed to there was his first puzzle where Marty had to meet the older version of this lady here, Edna, to find out the exact time where Doc was stuck, and then traveled with the DeLorean back to 1931. Only to find out that Doc Brown was in jail, was charged for burning down a speakeasy, and together they came up with a plan, and that plan is that Marty would help young Doc, young Emmett, to finish his rocket drill, and then they would use it to help old Doc escape from jail. Now, young Emmett is currently very much under the pressure from his father, is actually working in the law office, and he's given us two tasks. We managed to persuade him that we are from the patent office, and he's given us two tasks. Let's see what the goals were. The story so far. So Marty enlists the aid of Doc's younger self to construct a rocket drill to break old Doc out of prison. Unfortunately, young Emmett Brown needs to deliver a subpoena before he can quit for the day, and he'll need a barrel of 190 proof alcohol to complete his rocket fuel. The subpoena he needs to deliver to his grandfather. So Marty needs to deliver that to his grandfather, and the alcohol. We've already done a puzzle in the soup kitchen. The soup kitchen which is actually used by the mobsters, Kit Tannen and his mobsters, for their alcohol. So it's actually well hidden is a big word. They use actually the soup kitchen for their alcohol traffic, but we already managed to solve a puzzle to give Edna a barrel of alcohol, and she thinks it's actually soup, so we need to convince her to give us that barrel of soup for one of the good causes. And so far we haven't been able to do that, so that's a puzzle at
Try not to
hand.
draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Yeah, we already knew that. What's the Stay Sober Society?
Stay Sober Society.
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know where the Stay Sober
I
Society
know a
can
place
meet.
where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
Right?
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Right.
I got a book.
Now we'll have to
Where?
convince Emmett.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
What do we know about Kid Tannen?
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right.
Why is your rocket fuel made out of alcohol?
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Right.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
One of the things is that this game is in 5 episodes, and well, they're all standalone games instead of being one game that was just released in several parts. The downside of that is when you choose Michael Corleone, for instance, as a name in the first episode, that will not be remembered when you start playing episode 2, and that's a shame. How do we get the soup?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
I can help deliver soup.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society. The orphanage, the farm for unwanted children, the rest home.
Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
Well, seems we got the correct answer here.
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
But where did she put the other barrel? She went out with a barrel of alcohol.
We'll get that subpoena
He's
delivered.
not gonna help us.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course. Because he was a patent officer just like you.
Okay. where did she put that other barrel? Oh.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Looks like Barbie's
never mind.
bike. Well, I'm a bit confused what to do next. Must be something simple, you know, but I'm probably overlooking something.
Doc! Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Okay.
Hang in there, Doc.
There must be a reason why we can send Edna off, but I really don't know what. She went into the soup kitchen, came out and ran off with her bicycle. Or drove off with her bicycle.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right.
Special.
Wait, I thought we already did this?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Things gone? Oh, come on. Do we have to do this all over again? So we should have done this and then talked to Edna, but we already did this.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right.
So I
Score
can't
that
ask
hooch
him?
somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
need to get that door blocked, but...
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Okay, can I ask you now?
Emmett,
Right.
Yes?
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Yes, let's see what you'll come up with.
Brown result.
Eureka!
And he did it.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Could I have a bowl of soup?
we're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Right. So, he moves the rack to get to the spices. And meanwhile, we hit the pipe. Which will signal to the guys downstairs to start the elevator. To move the rack with the alcohol down. The rack's not in its place, the barrels roll off. Get stuck.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
And she gets a barrel
the
of
boss, you said
alcohol.
hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Right, but we already did this, so... let's try. So, where was she? Over there. She doesn't have the barrel with her?
Hey, Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The farm for
Farm
unwanted
for
children.
unwanted children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
Uh-huh.
Can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
So get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
His
You hear
tambourine.
that?
Yes, but
But what?
it's still impossible.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't.
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait.
Dr. McCoy.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Now, the subpoena, we need to deliver it to Marty's grandfather. But where can we find him? He's gone into hiding, but where's that? Flophouse.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Barber shop.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Right, this isn't going anywhere, so oh, but we can't exit? We can't exit the conversation, so...
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Never mind.
Ah, okay.
How's
Exit.
that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do. Stay nearby, though. I scuff easy. Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the jailhouse, John, with that Carl Sagan rat? I hope you weren't planning on trying to spring him, because I got other plans.
So, what have we got in our inventory? The subpoena, phone number of the Brown residence, a tape recorder, Doc's notebook, and a photo of George McFly. I don't think we've got anything to help us here. Bank.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Yeah. Matches? What? Where are matches? On the car?
Keep an eye on Trixie. That broad's going all squirrely on me.
You got it, kid.
Well, you gonna stand there like an okie, or you gonna shine my shoes?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy.
I think I have a guess.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Where did it say matches? See, it says matches. And then just at the point where the scene moves, shark. Oh, that's past it. Now I see. We have to walk past him.
No screw-ups tonight, you get me? I don't want this thing turning into another Shingle Springs fiasco.
It's all under control, boss.
Well?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
Can't I just walk past?
Tell Ma she'll get her cut next week.
No, we
Jeez.
can't.
Will do. Will do.
Right.
Well?
My mistake.
Yeah,
So we
you're
have
a
to go all the
mistake,
way
all right,
around.
meathead.
Yep, looks like we need to go all the way around. Oh, the guys called matches. What was that with the shark? There was something with a shark as well, but... Tannen? Barbershop?
I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
Can we give the subpoena to him? To Tannen?
Spread the word to everyone. No one burns down Kid Tannen's property.
Everyone it is, boss.
Well?
My mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
Oh, it's a sign shark. Right. Well... Yeah, it's not the man in the suit. There's a sign behind it. I have no idea what I have to do. I recall this was a very easy game, and still I'm not entirely sure what to do here. It's not the first puzzle where I'm kinda lost a bit. What are they in the courthouse?
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Nope. So we definitely need to do something with Kid Tannen. Why would he want to eat from his peanuts? That's also something I'm wondering about. Talk to Emmett.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
And welcome to the stream, by the way.
What's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Oh, right!
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
That's the hint that I needed. We have a picture of George McFly.
It's a good idea, but I already know where my dad is. And when.
Yeah, we need something from Arthur McFly, not George. Damn it. So we need to have something from Arthur McFly, and then we can have Einstein go looking for him. And the hat, Kit Tannen's hat, is actually Arthur's hat. So if we can get the hat, we have something for Einstein to look for.
With a capital K. Got me?
Whatever you say, boss.
Well,
I guess I'm here to shine your shoes again. So, about that hat.
So, one more thing about that hat.
you're testing my patience, boy.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that? Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Guess we did.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
The streak. Right. So we're almost there. And I believe that will bring us to one of the most memorable moments, at least for me, in the game. In Doc's lab. So, we now have Arthur's hat and we use it on Einstein.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
And there we see old Doc looking at young Doc.
Deja vu.
Oh yeah, this is the apartment where the old woman was living. The buzzer. Well, buzzer then it shall be.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
You have to hand it to him. Hi Netherlands, welcome to the stream. We are playing Back to the Future, the adventure game. And
Someone's playing tricks on me.
I'm just gonna play the first episode to give everyone a taste of what it's about. It's actually an episodic adventure game from Telltale. Was released. It's older than The Walking Dead. And I bought it upon release, played every episode when it came out, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And it feels like an extra movie in the Back to the Future series. What are we going to do here? So we need to deliver the subpoena to Arthur.
Really? Let me see.
Oh yeah, we need to do the buzzer first. So he comes to the window.
What now?
Yeah, what now? Right, so... or maybe his hat?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
No, not that. um... Is he gone?
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
We're too late.
Nah.
Yeah, not with this thing.
What now?
Yeah, what now? Tape recorder, use Arthur McFly. So this
I don't
is...
think Arthur would respond to that recording. He only listens to Tannen.
So we need to record Tannen? We don't have a recording from Tannen. Can we move?
Bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
So, can we move back to where we came from? Seems we can. Aha. So we have unlocked this area. We need a recording of Kid Tannen. Runaway? No, not really. Also by Telltale, or? Oh. The only thing still bothering me here is the controls. That would be too easy, I guess. He's gonna walk all the way around.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Oh, it's an adventure game.
Down from there, you son of a...
Get down from there, you son of a bitch.
Runt? Get down here right now!
That's exactly what we need.
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music!
Yeah, it's an adventure game. It's something that exists for quite a while. Use item.
One over on Kid Tannen and lives to
No
tell
way.
about it.
Worked too hard
You're
to get
dead
it.
meat, twerp! Better start composing your epitaph now, cause I'm...
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he
Hey!
go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Right, so we have the recording. Adventure games have existed for a long time. I used to play adventure games when I was a kid, and but back in the day they were like text adventures, and you had to really type what the character had to do. So you could walk around, but then if you came here, for instance, you would have to type "open the door" if you wanted to open the door, or talk to Kid Tannen, or things like that. And then with the improvement of graphics in games came the point-and-click adventure games. And there's quite a few games in existence that use this particular style of gameplay, where you have to click on hints and where you can use objects onto each other to solve certain puzzles and advance a story.
What now?
What now? Well, get down here, McFly!
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Right away, boss.
Where's Kid?
And we hand him the subpoena.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah, I loved
Yeah?
them. Well, I
That's for you.
loved them. Not sure I would love to play them still now.
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
And this is like the best part of the game for me. I really enjoy that.
I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Electrolo what? Could you repeat that in English? Is there going to be a test on this?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Release. 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 Release pressure.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Lightning, lightning.
You don't know what called.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, father?
Yeah, I think this is super funny. He's like discussing with his father, and during that discussion he's giving you hints.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
I hope someday you have children. I would. I don't. Yes, my son.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
My blood pressure. You're going
Stop
to
getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
I hope someday you have children. I would.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Release valve on your mouth.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You're going to find out when you get older. I hope someday you have children. I would.
Ah, halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son. Someday,
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Bags of gas.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Von Brauns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man. Someday.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation.
What? We done something wrong?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Did I do something wrong?
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
You didn't. I can tell.
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
Bacteria.
It's a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Hot air again?
You didn't. I can tell. Ooh, you're going to hide someday, you guys.
Hi, Blopka. He's giving some hints too fast and...
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father.
No one, Father.
This isn't food for thought.
Food for
Pop.
thought.
It's gruel.
Bacteria food.
Keep bellowing like that. You're going to hide.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings. Emmett, you got...
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. You didn't.
Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Your ancestors are spinning in their
We only have to listen to his voice.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be.
I think I confused with his father's voice.
Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Listen.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Pressuring. Pressure.
almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas! And
Gas.
you see, this is eating me up inside. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Shock,
I
shock,
have no idea
shock.
what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure.
Why must you always scatter condescension my way? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Scatter, scatter,
You
scatter. What did he mean with scatter?
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Why
We're getting
won't you
close.
Release me from your
Release,
unattainable expectations. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building?
Fire.
A good start. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Shake, shake,
Is it my
shake.
fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
What did he mean with shake? Oh my god. I'm sometimes confused about the words he
You're a
emphasizes.
scientist.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning.
Lightning.
Does that make you happy? You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
Fire.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Current.
Why are you always bellowing at me?
Bellowing.
Should I honor your
Gas.
wishes?
This may be due to my being non-native English that I misunderstand
Don't
some
touch
of his
anything
hints.
until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Stop being such a crank! You really want
Crank
to
up
vent
the-
on dirty laundry in public like this?
Nope. You really have to
Listen to
be
the words
fast
I
enough as
emphasize.
well. Yes, I understand that, Emmett.
You know who invented fire, Pop?
Fire.
I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
Microorganism.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook,
Fire.
Father. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat
Bladders.
gizzards. Name one great thing
Electricity?
ever generated.
I didn't know what he meant with bladders.
What did you do?
Yes, I know. Ah, I see.
Don't you have a release valve on your
Release.
mouth somewhere? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Fire.
Why won't you release me
Release.
from your unattainable expectations? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not
Electricity.
everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There,
Gas.
I said it.
But hot air. Oh, hot. He meant the fire?
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Damn it.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm
Stoke
right.
fire.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Turn.
You know who invented fire, Pop?
Stoke
I don't know
fire.
either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Feed.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat
Bladders,
gizzards.
bladders.
A
Fire?
room full of lawyers trapped.
What was the bladders thing? I still don't know. Oh my god. On the other hand, you've now witnessed most of the funny conversations. So there is a good side to me screwing up the puzzles.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish
Eating.
you'd go on a diet. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then
Fire.
me. I strongly object to the current of this
Current.
conversation, Father. Can't you see this is eating me up
Eating.
inside? Law may be your burning
Fire.
passion, Father, but it is not mine. Do I get a turn to talk? Or is this
Turn.
going to be another monologue? Why are you always bellowing at me?
Bellowing. Thanks for the hint.
Why must you always scatter?
Scatter the
conversation my way? What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building?
Fire.
Good start. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a
Spins.
top. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
Bacteria.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
My soup's about to boil
This
over.
isn't over, young man.
Whew.
We did
You
it.
and your dad sounded.
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
A month to 6 weeks.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
Oh no.
Don't understand.
I lied to you. But I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight. And I need your invention to do it.
Yeah, he cannot tell him he's from the
I'll
future.
get it back to you, I promise.
Ah, I
And
see.
Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Oh.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now?
Good question.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
That was easy.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
And yesterday during the stream I mentioned each episode took about 1 or 2 hours to complete, but I think I was completely wrong there and it's more like 3 or 4 hours. So that's
Danger, Doc. I'm gonna get you out of here.
15 to 20 hours in total.
Danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Right.
They won't budge.
That would have been too easy, wouldn't it?
They're locked.
I know!
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty!
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here!
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. What's he doing here? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
So the keys are the other side. Let me think about this. Nothing much I can do, I guess. But exit this.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Tannen? That explains a lot!
Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front!
I already know that.
I'll be back.
Suppose that's not gonna help either.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I'll be back. Keys. The window's shut tight.
Oh, the window! Can we reach the window from the other side? Okay, go back to the other side. Try to break the window, then move back here and get the keys. It's funny because I solved all these puzzles before, it's just that I can't remember how. For like 90% of them.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance!
What?
A reach extender!
Oh. A reach extender. Can we throw it to the window? Seems we can't. No. So this is not the solution to the puzzle. A reach extender. The antenna, the pipes. Is there anything else in the toolbox, perhaps? Ah, there's the antenna. From this side we can reach it. And then use the antenna. Can't we combine two items?
It's an antenna.
Yes, but I want to use the antenna on the other thing.
No good. The window's shut.
Yeah, other side. Right. When we finish this, I'm probably going to pause the stream and we'll continue with Crusader Kings after the break. And we'll finish Back to the Future some other time then.
I'll be back.
Because that was my planning all along. Antenna. Keys. That's not working.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
On the road? No.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those... I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
And then use the keys on the lock.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
And now use the hubcap as a frisbee.
Son of a bitch! How you doing, Doc?
Get in there!
Yeah, now what?
Lucky he's such a bad shot, huh?
Better get that gun before our lock runs out!
Yeah, but how? Ah, now he does it? I clicked gun the first time. Shackles.
I got the gun! What now?
Try not to aim it at my head!
Oh yeah, he's still locked, so we need to free him anyway.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea!
That's the idea. Yeah, it's going well. Now what? No problems, Blobka. Do enjoy. Or you did enjoy, I don't know. So you're gonna celebrate right now?
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Yes.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
I'm wondering if this is near the end of the
Now we get back
episode.
to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great
Yep.
Scott!
And that's the end of the episode. Right in time for our break, people. So, time for some speculation. Marty is disappearing. Marty McFly is disappearing. And I think it's not hard to understand what's happening.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
Enjoy, Robka.
Let's go see the boss.
Oh, tomorrow.
Just Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
February 2010. Wow. Well, seems like Mosty was right yesterday. The game is actually from 2010 and I played it in 2010 when it first came out. And I had to wait for the next episode to come out every time. Waiting in excitement. Being happy when the next episode was released. And then 3 or 4 hours later I had finished it. Could wait for the next one again. So hope you enjoyed Back to the Future. I'm highly recommending it, especially if you've seen the movies, or maybe only if you've seen the movies, but if you haven't, then I would recommend you watch the movies. But the game, yeah, I really think it's a good game. It's a relatively easy game, adventure game, but it has this nice atmosphere and story, and it's a good follow-up to the movie series, and that in itself is more than enough for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and now we will take a break and we will continue with Crusader Kings 2 after the break.